Mr. Hargrave here, coming to you live on Twitch. That's right, we're going to do some Blitz results tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things, and I hope that you have done well on blitzing this week, and I hope you're doing well on getting all the Moon Knight milestones and whatnot. So here we are going to look at Blitz. And the last Blitz that we had here was Minerva, the Genie Blitz. Okay, it looks like I gotta apologize for this. That's one of the reasons I came on tonight. I wanted to apologize. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And here's what I realized about this Blitz, and I didn't realize it until it was too late, until I had already blitzed so damn hard. So I got 38 million. Yay! I don't need Minerva. I'm sorry. I don't need her. I didn't need the shards. They made me do it. As we know, we're in the middle of a milestone challenge, right? We got this Moon Knight business here, and every day we got to do Blitz wins to get Moon Knight shards. And this struck me. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Scopely? I see you. I see what you're doing here. I know mid-game players need Minerva. I know that this is a hard character to get. She's only in the premium orbs. Or no, they moved her to the War Store. I'm sorry. They took her. She was in the premium orbs for the longest time. And then they moved her over to the War Store, which really isn't much better. We know that. War currency. Oh, you got to hoard those war credits too. I hope you're holding on to them. So, I know she's hard to get. And I don't need her. I have her at 7 yellow. She's been there for a while. So, the nice thing to do, and most of the time this happens, and if you know, if you're out there watching, if you're down there in the comments, let me know what score you got and what rank. Because what we'd be looking for to find out where the cutoff was, All right, let's, speaking of chat, let's go on down here. Oh, I got this messed up. There we go. That should do it. Let's check that. Speaking of the chat, let's get into the chat here so you can see the, if anybody pops in. I know Mobile Gamer was just streaming. Got a video down here where Mobile Gamer's audience came and raided my account. That was pretty fun. I don't think that'll happen tonight. That might be a one-time thing. So, yeah, what we'd want to know down in the comments is what score you got and what rank. I honestly don't even know if I'll end up putting this out on YouTube. I just came on here to complain to apologize because I didn't need to do this. If this would have been a normal Blitz without an event running, then I wouldn't have done that. And that's how everybody up here in the top probably did, because what we just did was went in and we just ran the Blitz like we did if we were going to do any Blitz where we wanted to get the top 1%, just win with all the teams that we could win with for the event. Artificially inflating the scores. Keep going back to it because it's upsetting. It upsets me how this treats. This is what's wrong with Blitz. When we talk about, let me see if I can pull this up because that's in here. That's on Reddit. This is the Save MSF music movement. Let me pull this up. So on Reddit here, we have a thread that's still going. Let's see. I got another post on here. A lot of salt on Reddit, as you know. I'm seeing if it's still hanging around here. I should have just checked for the link on one of my videos. I apologize. If anybody has the link, let me know. Anyways, I can't find it on Reddit. Let me just talk. So on Reddit, one of the things that the Save MSF movement talks about is they talk about that for mid-game players, for new players, Blitz is broken. And it is. And this is why. We need to have different shards. Or like mobile gamers saying, we need to have multiple blitzes running at the same time to break this up. Multiple blitzes running at the same time would have fixed this. I could have ignored this Minerva blitz, let mid-game players get the top 100, get better shards. Mid-game players didn't have any chance to get 100 shards on this. There was no way. You were kept out of it. If you were a mid-game player and you wanted 100 shards, there was no way you were getting that this time. Because everybody was just farming blitz wins the whole time. They were not letting you get this. And that's Scopely. I mean, you can't expect us to not blitz if we're getting Moon Knight for it. It's how endgame players are going to be. We're going to be squeezing everything we can. Or just buying it, I suppose. But, you know, if you're not just buying it. Oh, God. I got another confession. So I did this thing where I got the top. I just overdid Blitz. And I bought Moon Knight. I didn't buy the $50 offer, and let me tell you why I didn't need to. I don't think there's ever a reason in this game where you need to buy a $50 offer for anything, really. I've done it before, and I've regretted it every time. It's a bad decision. In these two, I agree with Mobile Gamer on these $29.95s, 99s for 50 shards. That is garbage trash. That is not good. We all know that. But what I did is I did buy the $20 Moon Knight offer to get Moon Knight early because I was out of stuff. I spend $1 million a day. If you don't know, I got my video here about unlimited gold. Big video. If you're here, you've probably seen it. And a lot of the strategy I use with only spending $1 million a day is I spend that $1 million on what I need, what's in the meta. I don't go, to spend $1 million a day, I don't just go down to the bottom of my roster here and build up, something. I was about to. I'll tell you exactly when I bought Moon Knight. Is I was about to put a 7th yellow on Squirrel Girl. I was like, all right, let me drop a 7th yellow. All right, it looks like I did it anyways. No, I think I was I was about to level her up or something. That's when I knew I was out of stuff, is when I put a 7th on. Squirrel Girl, actually, I had a thought today as I was beating Doom with my Hydra Goon Squad, right? As I took Hydra Grenadier, a minion, and proceeded to destroy Doom in the arena. That video will be coming out soon. It's great. So as I took what other people think of as trash, Red Skull and Grenadier, and just decimated Doom with them, I thought, what would be a good Doom defense? If I had Doom and I wanted to put him on the arena, who would I put with Doom? I actually thought of Squirrel Girl. I said Squirrel Girl might be fantastic with Doom on arena defense. But she'd have to be big, tier 15, I'm talking. 5, 6 red stars. A good Squirrel Girl. If I could have my dream team right now, in the game right now, on defense with Doom. This one right here, because of, this right here. Eat nuts. Eat nuts. This would clear all the ability block that shuts that team down. And she's fast too. I don't know if she's fast enough. That would be the test. But I would certainly, she's an amazing character. I know she gives me a lot of grief in the Doom raids, which we're running right now. So right now we're running the Doom First Strike. We're probably going to get around 55%. Pushing 60 is very expensive. I got a video on that as well. I keep pointing down here. I'm still not sold on putting this up on YouTube. Some of these things are just going to be on Twitch. All right, we're talking about Minerva. I'm mainly here to talk about Minerva Blitz results. I placed high. This was artificially inflated. Normally a blitz like this, the top 1% is going to be around like 15 million. This jumped up to double because Scopely hates mid-game players. They decided to run this blitz. They knew exactly what they were doing. They decided to run this blitz for Minerva, who's very hard to get and has been hard to get for a long time and is incredibly useful in the game. They decided to run that at the same time that they decided to do an event where you get points for blitz wins. To get the bigger players interested in this blitz to lock lower players out. And if you think that sounds crazy, why? Why is that crazy? Why isn't that what a multi-billion-dollar company who has perfect control over their game assets would do? What they're doing is they have the ability to print their own money in this game. These things that they give us that they say have value have no actual value. A gold orb is not worth $3. This is the only part of mobile gamers offer review that I take issue with. And I think he does touch upon it, but not enough for my taste. This is worth nothing. Zero at all. Ever. It's meaningless. I understand in game it's worth, $2 or $3 or whatever you value. It's worth whatever you value it at. The more of this that I have stored, and of course I do have the unlimited gold video if you want more details about what I'm doing here. This is worthless to me at this point because I have so much of it. And that's where I want to be. And my roster isn't hurting. Not having any problems. I actually ran out of things to buy. And that got me to spend. So I feel a little bit like I betrayed my values when I bought Moon Knight. But I wanted to be able to take yesterday's million and today's million and put it into a new meta character instead of some, old meta that wasn't really going to help me. All right, while we wait for Blitz results, maybe I should pop into my server too and ask to see if anybody got the. Let me pop into my server real fast. If you're not on my Discord server, what I'll do now, I got a few people hanging out watching, is I'm going to drop my Discord link in here. I don't have it advertised a lot, my Discord. It's not like as public as other content creators' Discords. It probably will be at some point. But right now, I'm a bit underground, so my Discord server is a bit underground too. By design, I decided not to make it public yet. But I'll put it out here tonight just so you can have it. So that's going into the chat window now. There you go. There's my Discord server. Feel free to join. Okay. Let's go over to the Discord server. I apologize. I don't know how to share my Discord server yet. I do know how, but I'm not prepared to. Let's just say that. And what I'm going to do is, and if you know while you're watching here, or if you're in the comments later on, if I put this up, just let me know what rank. And we can do this for every big blitz. This is something that I want to do, is come in here and do blitz rundown. All right, we're going to use the dreaded if you're on Discord, as I know you probably are. Isn't that something? We all come to play a mobile game and then we're all on Discord almost instantly, right? If you want to be competitive. Everyone, what we need to know is who got rank 3000 in the Minerva Blitz. And what was your score? Yeah, no, send it now. I'm the boss around here. Ask me if I wanted to tag everybody. Yeah, I want to tag everybody. All right, so the question is, if you got around rank 3000, what was your score? Excellent. Thanks for joining Pathfinder, and thanks for watching tonight. So yeah, who got rank 1000 in the mini blitz, and what was your score? Because then we can reverse engineer. We can reverse engineer what exactly what we needed. And here, let me show you this. What I can do right now is I do have a calculator that I developed. Maybe I'll make this public. It's like a really simple calculator. People are like, "Can I get your spreadsheets, Mr. Hartgrave?" I'm like, "Dude, you don't want my spreadsheets. My spreadsheets suck. Just use a piece of paper." I don't want to teach anybody anything that they can't just write down on a piece of paper, really. It's not worth it. If you want to get really in-depth on the game, I would highly recommend MSFGG. MSFGG is fantastic. Yeah, it's not .com, it's .gg. Very good site. Let's see here. Where is this calculator? Okay, I think I have like a master spreadsheet. It's a total mess. I'm not organized. I do apologize. We'll have to work on that. Is this it? Okay, got it. And get this up. Great, got it here. All right, so my blitz score, I believe it was 38 million. And if it wasn't, I can fix it. Great, I got it up. Top 1%. Let's say the top 1% was 30 million. I'm guessing it was about 30. I think that's what the predictions were. I apologize, I don't have that up. Shut this down and let me go into here. Okay, we're going to switch over to this. And I'm going to load this up. There it is. Cool. All right, so you can see up here, my blitz score was 38 million, 24 runs, 8 runs a day. I was averaging about almost 1.6 million per run. So it's actually better than normal for me. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect, Pathfinder. So here in the chat, Pathfinder just pointed out that he didn't try much, so he finished 3,911 with 30.9 million. Did you get top 1%? That's what we want to know. Did you get top 1%? Because if you got top 1%, that is pretty much right around where the cutoff would be. So what you did is 30.9, as you can see there. You did about 1.3 million per run. And you said you weren't trying hard. Do you know what you normally get? He got 2.3. So, okay, this is right under. This is under the cut. Under. Wow, it was high. That really tells me enough. That's all I wanted to know. Oh, my God. Yeah, I apologize. So there it is. He usually gets 40 to 30. So what do you know what you average per blitz run? Because that's key to know. When you score top 40 to 30, what's your end score? What's like your highest end score you've ever gotten? I think mine was. I think I've gotten like 47 million. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I believe I've ended with 47 million, which is an average of almost 2 million per run, and that's cores, that's charges. I wasn't actually doing that. I spent a lot extra to do that. I think when I do that, I normally have it overcharged. So I'm going into the blitz and I already have like 2,000 charges on there. I can show you how to do that real quick. I meant to do that last time I did one of these and I didn't really get into it. I was like, you can overcharge these. I'll show you how. And then I was like, forget. What you can do here is you see these blitz charges up here. I only have 70 now. Well, let's say I had 500. Okay, let's just pretend I have 500 of these, which you can get like normally. You can just store them up and get 500. Then, if you're in the offers, and you don't have to buy them with money. Hold on, this isn't a whale strategy. My strategies are not whale strategies. I would have to be a whale to have whale strategies. They're not Kraken strategies. I'm just showing you. If I bought this, oh, I'm not even on the damn screen. All right, sorry, my bad. I'm glad I'm monitoring this time a little better. Go back up here. All right, so if I bought this, let's get back over here. So if you look at these charges, right now I have 70 out of 500. If I had 500 and then I buy this offer, I would have 1,000. And you can bank them like that. And when I do this, it's not when that's happening. I don't do it. I don't buy them. Is when they run events sometimes. They'll put an offer down here where you get energy and Blitz Charges. I'll buy those when I'm at 500 and overcharge. And then I'll just do... I won't use charges on any Blitz until I get the one where I'm like, okay, this is the one. And then blow them all. The problem is that when you're doing that, odds are every single other player's... That's what happened to me during Bishop. So I didn't get top 100 in Bishop. I didn't even have a chance to get top 100 in Bishop. Destroyer of words. No, that's mobile, not me. I'm well spoken and dressed. Okay, he said his best was 47 million. Let's go back over to the calculator and just look at that. So what he did on that, to see where he was, where Pathfinder was. All right, let's go over here. Website with chat. There we go. If I go up here, so his best was 45. So you were averaging about 1.8, 1.9. There you go. Average 1.9. So you already know. Yeah, it's not a hard math to do. But this is what you got to do. When you're all you got to do to know if you're going to hit the top 1% or whatever it is figure this is the math that you do to do it. I got a video out there about how to get top 100 in Blitz. Just know what you need to average per run. And if you're not averaging that per run, you got to make it up with cores or increase the size, increase how many teams you're running. Increasing the size of your teams doesn't really help. You got to have more of them at like an average level. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm pretty open on what I talk about here tonight. Like I said, I don't even think I'm putting this one up on YouTube. Let's see if I got my... Oh, yeah, I got 1%. I'm sorry. I did... Here, let me show you. Once again, I'm over here on the spreadsheet instead of what I'm looking at. What I need is an engineer. Okay. So, yeah, I got 1%. All right, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm just like trained. I'm trained just to blitz every 2 hours. The game has trained me to do it, and I apologize. All right, so I'll get my 100 shards. I would prefer if... Yeah, I got our 5 red too. It's just, I'm getting nothing out of this. I just would prefer if this would go to mid-game players that need this. I'm not one of those guys that wants to win by keeping everybody down. There's a good deal of people in this world that want to win by keeping other people down. That's not me. That's why I'm out here. I mean, I struggled with it for a while. I'm like, I got good strategies. I should share them. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, you know. And not even for myself, but for the people in my alliance and stuff. I would think that way, but the game's gotten to such a point. All right, who's done their chores? You got to do your chores. Real-time arena. Greatest game mode that's ever been. Oh, real-time arena. I'm telling you. Oh, you know we hit rock bottom when we're doing real-time arena. I hate this game mode. I will talk about this every week until they fix this. It doesn't even matter if I talk about it every week until they fix it because no one listens to me. But man, I wish I had an audience because I would fix it. Fix it. Tell me in chat, what would make this better? What would make this mode good? This isn't good. Okay, I got something to talk about. This might go up now. They said that they improved... They tried to tell us they improved this. Did you notice the changes? Is this better for anybody? It's not better for me. Is it better for you? This sucks. Still boring. Still awful. I think it takes the same amount of time. You know what? You know what they did? You know what they improved? You know what they made better about real-time arena? What they made better about the real-time arena is they made it so they have incentivized me to use my better characters to keep lower players down. To prevent lower players from using their abilities, they've promoted me to use my better characters. So stronger rosters are more encouraged now to try for knockouts and to put better characters in. Because they've taken out more of use these weak characters. They've taken that out. They've encouraged me to use my best characters more. Great. So I can make it harder for other people to get wins, as I'm doing right now. I'm taking all the turns. He barely got any. I don't feel good about that. I got to apologize a lot tonight. What is this? This is going to be an apology video? I'm not a big enough YouTuber to do apology videos, okay? You got to stop making me torture middle game players. I don't want to torture middle game. I didn't want to buy their battle pass either, yet I bought the battle pass. I'm doing a lot of stuff I don't want to do by playing this game. How much stuff are you doing that you don't want to do when you play this game? Are you kidding me? All right, I got a suggestion from chat. They say take the battle pass out and it would be fine. Yeah, make battle pass. Well, they're doing that. No, they listened. We listened. We got your back, Commander. Don't worry, Commander. We heard you loud and clear. We got another battle pass coming. It's called a strike pass. It'll be here any day now. You'll have another battle pass that'll go for all the game modes. You see, they heard you. They heard you. So that's great. We asked for it. We asked for it. Okay, so I'm all done with the bio part of this challenge. Now I got to go to knockouts. This crap. Look at this. So here we are. We go over here to, let's look at this. Go, objectives. So now I don't have those daily grinds, right? Where I got to do so many attacks with Iceman or whatever. Here weekly, I got to do bio, Bishop. You get 2 characters every week you have to work on. So you have a longer time to do them. Which is, I guess, okay. This just means I had to use Astonishing X-Men. And I have my Astonishing X-Men built up. Astonishing X-Men, people like to complain about Zemo in this mode. Astonishing X-Men are far worse. They're fast and they don't allow anyone else to take a turn. And if you have them up big enough, if you're like a Kraken or something, these are just nasty. And I hear that you get less points overall. Chat just told me you get less points overall for this. So you got to do more of it. They've made this worse. And they've increased these tech, villain, blaster, mystic. So it opens me up so I can use whatever I want in my roster, which is going to be the larger stuff. So they heard we want to be more competitive. And they read it as we want to be shittier to other players, I guess. I don't want to be shittier to other players. Here's what I'm promoted to do. Here's what the game is basically telling me to do. And I'm sorry. I take these 3 evil characters, right? These guys over here who I know are just... I put X-23 on there. I'm just going to ruin your life. I'm going to throw Dr. Octopus on there. And we're going to see what that does. I'm probably going to pull a guy who's bigger than me and I'm not even going to win. So one of 2 things is going to happen. Either I'm going to pull someone and I'm going to steamroll them, or someone's going to pull me and steamroll me. And that's all this mode is going to be now, is you flip a coin. Either I'm going to get a bunch of stuff or a little bit of stuff. Yeah, this looks evenly matched, but one of us is going to take the other one out. I still don't play it. I got no desire to play this match. Why would I care? This guy's in Korea or something. I don't know what's going on up here. I got no feelings on this. It doesn't matter. If I don't win this one, maybe I'll win the next one. I don't care if he hits... I don't care. This is not fixed. This is not improved. This is not better. This is worse for a lot of people. It's not better for me. I don't even know who truly this is better for. Maybe if you're a Kraken and you have this is better if you're a Kraken. All right. Because they're always looking out for those people that pay them. And, I do understand that. I'm not, against that. It's good to understand it, though. So much of what I try to do is just understand why something is happening. Just be honest. We would trust the game company more if they just came out and were like, yo, Krakens are complaining that the real-time arena sucks and they can't win enough. So now we have fixed it so that Krakens have an easier time blasting through this crap and they don't have to use characters they don't want to use. They can just send in their death squad and get their knockouts and go home and feel big about themselves. I'd be like, oh, that makes sense. Those guys pay them lots of money every week. So yeah, make them happy. That's cool. All right, now I understand why I'm doing this. But no, they go, oh, to increase the players. Crap, just lies. And we all know it's lies. This is actually kind of an interesting match. It looks like I'm going to win, and it was pretty close. Hey, who knows? I mean, at least there was something fascinating going on behind me. Real-time auto. I mean, yeah, I still don't have any reason to play it, though. At least it was a better match. Let's see if the next one's a better match. I'm kind of curious now. Maybe it's not the trashiest trash anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is cool. What has been happening is either I steamroll someone or they steamroll me, but who knows? Maybe if I can send in because I don't have to do any traits right now. I'm through all that crap, and it did take a while. But now I can just send in my, who I want to win. All right, I'm guessing their team's going to get steamrolled. It's a Zemo. You put Zemo on here and it gets stupid. A Zemo versus Zemo match is pretty much what we're talking about here when you can't use Black Order. Right now, that's how the arena would look right now, by the way. If anyone's wondering what the arena would look like if you couldn't use Black Order in it, it would all be Zemo. Zemo, Emma, X-23, that would be your arena meta. Which is exactly what's happening now that people are starting to use Doom instead of Black Order. Doom ain't good on defense. I got that video coming out real soon. Your Dr. Doom, he ain't shit on defense. He can be beat by a lot of things. Not Black Order so much. Black Order ain't the best on it. Because you gotta Black Order just hits everybody. And it doesn't really, what you have to do to use Black Order on Doom is you gotta set Thanos up as a striker. You gotta change your ISO, which is gonna cost you some. But you can change your ISO to be more of a faster kill situation. You see, you got time with the Black Order on Black Order to flip buffs back and forth and get ready and hit with the ultimate attack of Thanos and all that crap. With Doom, you don't have that time. You got 2 turns. You have to beat Doom before he goes for a second turn. If Doom goes for his second turn, it's over. Let's see, is this Phoenix? That's going to wipe me out. Oh, he jumped back in because they didn't kill Red Skull. Haha. I don't know, it doesn't care. Who cares? I hope they get a lot of ability usage. I mean, I guess I have to get knockouts. I don't know. Maybe if we're both going for knockouts, I don't know. I guess it's almost a game mode now. I'll give him that. It's almost a game mode now. Real-time arena. Almost a game mode. That's a hell of an advertisement. Do they put that on the box? We have 3 almost game modes. There's one game mode, in my opinion, it's raids. I mean, war can be exciting if you have the right matchup. If you have that, it looks like I'm going to win. Wow, just kind of barely won. I have to say, these matches are interesting on auto. These are more interesting matches on auto than there have been before. We have Hydra Goons versus a Shocker. That was kind of interesting. All right. Yeah, let's see what's something to look at. I'm curious. Can we get another good one here? All right, we got a few more knockouts to get. Let's see if we get another good one. That was interesting. I'm talking mad smack about it, but there actually are some interesting matches happening back here. I'm not going to lie. Heartgrave loses his mind while interesting matches play in background. I mean, they're all happening on auto. I don't have a lot of agency in it. It's still not exciting. Okay, here's another good match. I guess this mode is better once I get through all the traits. Once I don't have to put a garbage team in. It is actually, this is more of what this should be, is me sending in not Black Order. I mean, couldn't you just ban Black Order from the arena? I mean, I guess that's what we have here, and just take and I don't know, and just charge the access to it. It's almost entertaining. I don't know. I don't actually know what's going to happen here. This guy's Phoenix up. It's more entertaining when I don't play it because there's more mistakes that'll happen. I have a feeling that Crazy Chaos over here is also on auto. So we're just watching the computer simulate a match between us. And you wonder why we can't just sim. Why can't we just sim real-time arena? Is that what's going to happen? In like a year from now, we're just going to sim real-time arena? New feature. I got it here first. Simulated real-time arena. It'll pick two people, simulate the match, and hand you the result. Because everybody just hits auto. You can buy the Black Order Pass. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Phoenix. My good friend Phoenix. Good to see you tonight. We're doing some real-time arena. I gotta do my chores. Okay. So I'm steamrolling. All right. This is not a match. This is just a massacre at this point. This is not exciting. All right. He's gonna take Zemo out, but I don't see him coming back from this one. I just do fight commentaries. Fight commentaries on real-time auto. Real-time auto. Oh my God. I put a link up to my server in here. I got Phoenix here in the chat. He's doing a God, I don't know how to explain it. I should get him on voice to explain it, but we have like a bracketing system right now, where we're picking our favorite Marvel Strike Force characters, who's the best one, doing like a March Madness kind of situation. He's running. He knows more about it than I do, but drop by my server and check it out. You know what? I'll put this up. And I'll put my Discord link down below. And that way, anyone who's been following the channel, anyone who's subscribed, anyone who happens upon this video can join up my Discord server and hang out with us. And I'm sure I'll put it out there legit sometime. How many more knockouts do I got? How long does this go on for? I mean, that's kind of annoying. I have to get 50 knockouts within the day. So I have to keep doing this. Where did that? Oh, this stuff. I bought the battle pass. Yes, I bought the battle pass. I'm sorry. I don't even know why anymore, man. Marvel Strike Force Bracket Madness live on my server. Be there. I think it's pretty cool. My server's cool. Anyone who's on my Discord server should know it's pretty awesome. Here, I think I can put it. I think I still have it buffered in my copy paste, so I'll throw it into the chat again for all the people watching. Man, let's get this going. Here we go. Let's see here. Copy paste. Oh yeah, there it is again. There's my Discord server. Feel free to join. Drop on by. Oh, let me check it on my Discord server while this is going on. See if anybody gave me those scores. Okay. All right, I'm hearing the scores for the Blitz were a lot lower than expected. I don't think that's true. I think they're plenty high. Oh, and then I'll put the link down in this video for the poll. Wolverthor runs a spreadsheet where he keeps track of all the Blitz results. So I'll put that down in the description. You can go there and enter your scores and help him up. That's how they do the predictions. Yeah, no, I was talking about it earlier. Scores are pretty high. 30 million got you top 2 to 3%. It wasn't enough for 1%. Scores are crazy high because of the event. I know I burned all my charges. I was in tryhard mode. I shouldn't have been. I'll tell you the problem. All right, they could have made, and they know they can do this. It would have been. I could have been friendly, and it would have been easier for me to do what I needed to do for the event if they allowed me to drop my tier. I could have dropped my tier. Either choose to take a loss. I don't know how you would. I just allow me to pick. If I work my way up to 8, I should be able to drop it down to 1 if I want to, without having to like run, go in and lose or pick bad matches. Like there's a point where you're trying to lose and you can't actually pick a match bad enough to beat your team. And that's where I get. So I can only, I wanted to drop like really low. Like, I'd like to drop down to tier 1. Oh, here I'm just steamrolling. All right, so we're back to the crap I was talking about. I had a couple of good matches, and now we're back to crap. Now we're back to me just brutalizing somebody. Oh, good, he got an ability off. I hope he needs bio. I hope he's getting his bio. Crap. But yeah, if I could just drop my tier down, my score would be lower. And that would be good. I didn't want to have a high score. I didn't want to keep people out of the top 1%, but that was the game this week. The game this week was screw the middle tier players. And I was an unwitting party to it. I was willing because that's the game we play. But yeah, I don't like being pitted against mid-tier game players, or I definitely don't like being pitted against new players. That's why our alliance refuses to shell. There's still shelling happening, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that. Shelling is still a thing in war. If you don't know what shelling is, so if I'm a big top alliance, right, and I'm getting bored of fighting other top alliances, or I can't, or whatever, I will take my entire alliance on Sunday and move to a empty alliance shell that I'll have, maybe I'll have an alternate account, another account that I own, hold on to, just kind of sitting there. And I move. It sounds ridiculous, but this is actually happening, and quite a bit. I lost my cursor. What the hell's happening? I can no longer control this. Oh, I can hit the return key until I come back. I don't know what's going on. That's annoying. Hello. Yeah, I can no longer control this. Okay, here we go. There we are. Auto. Back. All right. So there goes our match. Yeah, so if I'm in a top alliance, I can have a spare account. That spare account can hold on to an alliance shell, like just an empty alliance. And then my whole alliance can move into that shell on Sunday. And then that'll be like a brand new, it'll be like a gold alliance. Like I'm a platinum, right? We're really strong. We're like up in the top, 20, 50 or whatever. And I can move down to a shell that matches like all these weak alliances. And then we can just crush them, right? And get wins. That's happening. So we refuse to do that because I don't want to put my thumb down on new players with my big collection power because I've been playing for 3 years. But that's allowed to happen. They allow this to happen. They know it exists, and they allow it to happen. They tried to fix it with leagues, but they didn't make it worthwhile enough because they weren't prepared to punish the top alliances enough for not being good enough. It makes it so it doesn't matter if we win or lose, basically, up here in the top. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. The rewards are, and it doesn't matter actually anywhere in war if you win or lose. That's the good news, I guess. I mean, it matters. You want to keep your trophies kind of growing week to week, so you don't want to. But it's really hard to lose enough to put yourself further behind than you would naturally get to. It's very hard to screw up war because the matchmaking is kind of rigged in your favor or against you. It's designed to keep you at 3-3. 3 wins, 3 losses. So every season there are 6 wars. And matchmaking is designed to keep it so that you win 3 and you lose 3. You might win 4 and lose 2. But then next season, you might lose 4 and only win 2. And that's kind of how it's designed to work. And if you look at your wars over time, you'll notice that it averages to 3-3. What we do in my alliance, and we've done it now for an incredibly long time because we just realized that this is just how it is we just win 3 and lose 3. We just decide to lose which wars we want to lose this week and next week, and we lose those 3. We normally take off Fridays. Those are an easy one, and give everybody their weekend back. That's a good quality of life thing you can do for your alliance. But why? Why beat yourself up? Matchmaking is designed to put you down, so why do it? Unless you're like one of the top, 4 alliances in your time zone, then you can flex on everybody and win every war. Or win a whole bunch of them, or whatever it is. That's your prerogative. You've probably spent a lot of money if you're up there. And I mean up there. Like there's a misconception about that like, you know, where people are spending money. Yeah, good flex. Okay, there's a legit flex. So yeah, what I was talking about where we win 3, lose 3, we have a 95% rate in my alliance where when we decide to win, we win 95% of the time. And that's the control you get by not pushing on it. If we pushed on it more, right, and tried to win 4 wars more often per season, we would lose that control. Because we would have to punch up more on alliances. I take heat for that all over the place too. I don't care. I'm like, your alliance punches down. I'm like, damn right we do. I ain't got time for that. I ain't dealing with these people spending so much money on this game they could buy cars with what they spend on this game. I'm not. They can have it. You can be number 1, bro. Awesome. Hey, I don't judge it. It's cool. It's cool. I just don't want to play with you. That's crazy. It's like if you ask me, hey man, wait, you a punk? You don't want to get into a ring with Mike Tyson? Evander Holyfield? You don't want to fight him? No, I don't. I don't want to fight him. Why? Am I nuts? It's a different class. It's a different class. They're playing a different game. Got some content creators out here. Want to tell you what the best characters are. Longshot and Shatterstar are incredible. Yeah, Longshot and Shatterstar are incredible. If you have bought them with money. Because I don't know how else you get them. They're not farmable. Zemo is actually incredible. He's free. You can farm him. Comes out of the raid store now. It's great. That's why I focus on stuff like that. You will always see me focus on characters that are friendly to free-to-play players. Because that's where, even though we're up here in the top 20 or whatever, I play with free-to-play stuff. Yeah, I bought Moon Knight. I bought one offer for Moon Knight. It was a $20 offer. It's going to get him up maybe another star. And that's why you only buy the $20 offer, by the way. I was on this earlier. I didn't talk about it. I only buy the $20 offers now because the $50 offers usually give me more shards than I need to get up to the 5th star. It's usually the 4th star that you end up at for free, no matter what you're doing. They know what they're doing. They're giving you 4 stars for free on most characters. To get to the 5th star, you usually end up about 50 shards short. So these second chance offers that you see for $20 is all you ever need to buy. If you buy the $50 offer, you're just getting 50 more shards that won't actually matter to you for months. So if you're going to buy a new character and you're on a budget, buy the $20 offer. And I would suggest not buying all of them either. Just when it makes sense for you, when it lines up, when the stars align, the fates that be conspire, then go for it. Thanks everybody for joining me on Twitch tonight. We're going to use some energy here. What are you farming, Heartgrave? All right, let me show you what I'm farming. So what I'm farming right now is I'm trying to get X-23 up to, well, I need these ISOs, but I've already actually put it on here. I'm just missing the ions, of course, to take her to a level 5 striker. Because X-23 is just an arena boss. I feel like she's going to be part of a new meta for free-to-play players. We should talk about characters, too. Who's going to be in the meta and who's going to be out of the meta? You want me to get into that? Chat, what do you think? You want to know who's going to be meta this year and who isn't going to be? I think there's content creators out there. Top 10 characters! I'll tell you, you want to know the actual top 10 characters for you? For you on a budget? For you who aren't, going to just buy all the new ones? Because, of course, all the new ones are going to be the top 10 characters. I saw that video out there, too. Silver Surfer and Doctor Doom and X-Factor. Yes, those will all be great characters that it's going to take you, 6 months to get. Going to take me and you 6 months to get. A lot of love for X-23. X-23 is a great character. We already have her. We got her at 7 stars. Or if you don't have her at 7 stars, you can't. She's in the War Store, so she's a little hard to get. But very worthwhile. You can start farming her. She's out there. We will probably see a Blitz for X-23 this year, I would hope. So if you're quite a ways away from your next star, that should happen. That's something you can look forward to. Normally, characters like this will see. I don't know if she's already had an extra. I don't think she's had an extra Blitz for her yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's been another one for her, so this should happen. I am farming Brawler ISO right now, and I'm heavily farming ISO right now because we're getting the shards for them. Let's see if I gotten everything out of here. Yeah, I think I've fully farmed all of her Brawler stuff. So the next thing I do when I'm done with whatever character I'm working on, always go to a controller. Read the list of controllers in the game. It's like every meta character in the game is a controller. Farm controller ISO. You're going to need it. You'll need it for like every meta character. Just keep going. You see, I'm low. I've taken so many controllers to level 5, and I'll continue to do that probably for the life of the game. I don't know, until there's some kind of meta shift. Maybe blasters become like amazing at some point and they release like 6 of them. I don't know. I don't know what the bias is towards controllers, but there's certainly a heavy bias towards controllers in this game. So you want to farm that. I'm farming SPCs for obvious reasons. Everybody knows you need SPCs, right? You need like nuts amounts of SPCs right now. Superior Basic Catalyst. You need. I fully farm these every day. I go in here and I fully farm them all. I'm at the same spot that I was with Advanced Basic Catalyst, the purple ones, last year. So all I was doing at this point in the game last year was just farming those, and I'm also picking up these Superior Damage Catalysts. The focus ones are also good, but every day, this is all I'm doing. I'm doing a few character shards in this. And there's one of these that I like. I like this one more than others because these isomers, a lot of bio characters in the game. We're about to get a lot of mystic characters in the game, so I might want to start picking those up now. Gotta pay attention to what the release schedule is, and it's all mystic. Ooh, I know what to talk about. I had a revelation today. I had to ask somebody high up in the Alliance. My old Alliance leader, Todd. Give a shout out to Todd. Todd's good people. I like Todd. Talking to Todd about who to take into Dark Dimension, what we're doing. And I had a revelation about what I'm doing with Dark Dimension. So my plan for Dark Dimension, I've already locked in my Cosmic. Let's show you my Cosmic. Here's my Cosmic characters. Up at the top, here's who I'm taking in. So we're taking in Glaive, Thanos, Proxima Midnight, and Minerva. You only need 4. So I'm waiting on Glaive. Can't go in. I'm stuck at Cosmic right now. Can't go in. But I've already locked in my characters. That's who I'm taking. I haven't added any ISO to Glaive yet, but that's who I'm taking. He's 7 red. I'm going for it. He helps out with the skill nodes on the Doom Raid. I know it's probably he's going to be, the whole Black Order is going to be out of the meta really soon. There'll be like a really good arena team, like Black Order, but they're going to be out of the meta really soon. And then let's look at City, because City's going to be next. So who am I taking for City now? I had to start thinking about this. We're going to take Anti-Venom. We're going to take Ghost Rider. They're almost done. I already have Symbiote Spider-Man. I was going to take Carnage. But then I had to think about it. And I think I might have to take Scream instead just because she's cheaper. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I might change that up. But where I might make a real big change, the revelation I had today, the thought. I was talking to a few people about this too, not just Todd. I was talking to a bunch of people. I was going to take Ma, Phoenix, Dr. Octopus, and Jubilee. Well, here's a problem. My problem is with Ma. I don't trust that he's going to be in the meta. Silver Surfer is to Ebony Maw as Black Bolt was to Ultron, if you can remember that far back. So Ultron was big stuff. and then they dropped down Black Bolt, and then Ultron was gone. Relegated to war, raids, and dropping out of that as you can't get red stars on. Now, Ultron might come back, but I don't think Ma is going to come back. Because Ma is a mystic cosmic character. So when you're on the Doom raids, when you're on the Greek raids, can't even use Black Order on some of these Greek raids. About the only place you're going to be able to use Ma in raids is on like the beta raid when you're running the cosmic lane and you can throw Black Order at something. You're still going to do that. I need tier 15. I need tier 15 Mystic stuff. Silver Surfer, Mystic. And Doom is Mystic. And you don't get as much stuff when you complete Dark Dimension 4 as you did when you got Dark Dimension. I was banking on getting a bunch of stuff, a bunch of tier 15s. When I beat Dark Dimension 4, I was like, oh, I'll take up You could probably take up Dr. Doom with it, but that's about it. Maybe for Mystic, for one trait. You probably get one of each trait after you beat it. I don't really know. I got to find out from some more people. Very few people have beaten it, so I'm not talking to that many people. I don't talk to that many people that high up who have Doom. I don't have any in my alliance. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to take Doom and Silver Surfer. Got a lot of Mystic characters coming out now. So I think we're headed into a Mystic crunch. I like to watch Reminex too. And when Reminex tells you there's a Mystic crunch coming, it's probably a Mystic crunch coming. So I'm just wary about taking Ma up to 15 and then getting stuck not being able to take Silver Surfer up to 15. So what I might do instead, who is going to be meta, is Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is going to... She already synergizes with Doom. I don't think you put Doom on Arena Defense without Invisible Woman. You'll see my video, it's coming out, where I fought a Doom team without Invisible Woman, and I beat them in about it was ridiculously fast. And then I did beat one with Invisible Woman on it. But the Invisible Woman one put up a fight. She's able to synergize with Doom. She's the best one to put with Doom. If you're just going to take one Fantastic member and put him with Doom, you take Invisible Woman and put him with Doom. I'm guessing that she's also... I think a hero cosmic thing goes well with Silver Surfer. So she's probably going to synergize well with Silver Surfer. I think they... No, it was her and Namor that had a thing in the comics, not Silver Surfer. But who wouldn't have a thing for Silver Surfer? Anyways, yeah, I think she's going to last this year. I think Invisible Woman's going to be more prominent than Ma. That's just my thought. I think she's going to do more. She's a great character. I used to use her a lot in raids. I used to swear by her. So I know she's fantastic. And from what I've heard, when you're doing the legendary nodes in Dark Dimension, Phoenix is your damage dealer, not Ma. His ultimate attack ain't coming up enough. There's no one feeding energy here. Ebony Maw, Phoenix, Dr. Octopus, Invisible Woman, Jubilee. That's the ones I'm thinking about. I guess it's been recommended that I take Shuri. And I'm sure that's a really good idea. She does provide energy and defense and healing. But I really need my X-Men to be good. So I think I'm taking Jubilee. I'm still sticking with that. It might not be the right idea, but that's what I'm doing. I don't know, I got time. Don't apply gear to the... Hold off as long as you can. I'm not doing any... Because I'm nowhere near the legendary nodes. So I'm not sticking gear on these people. I've put no tier 15s on any legendaries. There's no reason to. I'm holding it. Hold it. Okay. I'm glad I got to talk to you about that. We're going to talk about for next year. For this year, who's the meta going to be? I'm going to run it down quick. Maybe we'll do something more involved later on with that and really get into it more with more production than I'm doing right now. But if I had to guess, and I'm just going to I'm not going to go all the way down. I might go down to the bottom. Maybe we'll go through the whole roster. I got time. Because a lot of people aren't going to be meta. Who's going to hold value through the year? That's the question. Who's going to hold value through the year? I'm banking on X-23. She's so fast. And that's why. The speed on her is great. Mutant synergies. She has a lot of different characters that she kind of works with just inherently. People that work well in real-time arena can give you a heads up on who's actually going to be good. Who's going to hold value. I'm going to say X-23. Symbiotes, I'm sorry. They're not going to last. They're not going to make the year. There's no way. They're awesome. They're great. I don't regret investing in them, but I cannot see them lasting the year. There's no way they're going to let that just survive all year. It would be foolish of them. It's a shame. I bet by the time I get a 7th yellow star on Anti-Venom, they're going to be replaced by something. There are probably going to be very limited uses of them. I bet they're going to be like power armor. Falcon used to be very useful in raids, and it's not even a thing anymore. In some fringe cases he is, but that's where we're going to be at. I think we're going to be at power armor levels with symbiotes by 6 months from now. I think Ghost Rider's going to get a second life soon. He's a very good character. And I think if they do release Blade, Ghost Rider would be an obvious choice to kind of stick him with. I think they're going to do something with Supernatural by the end of the year. You got a Doctor Strange movie coming out. You got WandaVision already out. You got a lot of Supernatural stuff in the Marvel Universe to exploit there. There's rumors of Blade. I think Ghost Rider's going to get kind of a second. I think he's going to come out. I think Pym-Tech was dead on arrival. I think it's going to stay that way. I like Yellow Jacket, but yeah, I don't see Pym making it. I see Ghost having some longevity in herself, but I don't see the rest of Pym-Tech doing it. Shadowlands. I feel that Shadowlands will be relevant all year. I think they're going to be our new what's really working right now. I think they're going to be like Brotherhood levels, like necessary for war. Like hands down, just you will have to have. If you want to get into a top alliance, they're going to be like, what's your Shadowlands? You're just going to need them. I feel they're going to be essential. I don't think they're going to help you in raids or anything like that. They're just going to be like an essential war team all year. Black Order will retain value. So people out there is like, oh, Black Order's coming out of the arena. This sucks. I invested so much in them. Don't worry. They're going to be like Brotherhood. They're going to be fine. They're going to have their spot in war, and it's going to be stable all year, and it's going to be fine. They're a really good team. They're going to stay that way. It's going to be an easy win in war for you all year to have a good Black Order. It's not a bad investment. It's fine. They're gonna work on raids too. You're gonna have that node like on a Gamma raid, just be like Black Order it. It's fine. They will definitely drop out of the arena, but they'll have some uses. Okay. Everybody knows I'm the Hydra guy. Hail Heartgrave, hail Hydra, right? But I believe in Red Skull, and I think we're gonna get like a Madam Hydra this year. I think something around Winter Soldier. When Winter Soldier and Falcon comes out, we might see another Hydra to breathe some new life into this. It's this right here. Fill speed bar of self and all allies by 30%. Look at the kit for Silver Surfer and see if this makes sense to you, because it makes perfect sense to me. You get Silver Surfer that much faster to his next turn before he's supposed to be. Because every turn that Silver Surfer takes, he gets faster. Red Skull. Hail Hydra. I think Red Skull is going to hold value this year. Colossus is done. Ghost will hold value. She's a great character. She'll stay. Cyclops. I am hopeful. I saw that they were advertising a new costume for him. I'm hopeful that costumes will give tags. Because then they could give him the Astonishing X-Men tag and he could do something. Otherwise, I don't know. I see Colossus. I see the old X-Men is just, they're just going to be like the Defenders this year. It's just sad. It's a sad place to be. Grenadier and Baron Zemo are amazing. I think they're going to hold value. Maybe not until the end of the year. It really depends on if they put another Hydra character out. I think Red Skull. You see, this doesn't get old. This doesn't age. That's always good. Zemo and Grenadier could drop a bit by the end of the year. They could kind of be, you know, where one of these war teams like Supernatural is by the end of the year, where they still kind of work, but not really. We'll see. We'll see. I would totally invest in Baron Zemo, though, for right now. Right now. Short of some characters that I do not have yet because I don't play that way. For free to play, for mid-tier players, Baron Zemo all the way. Great kit, great utility, awesome character. Taskmaster, I'm struggling to find uses for. He's already out of the meta, in my opinion. I know in the mid-tier, Mercs are probably still holding great on defense. Higher up, it's just not. So I have a problem with that one. I think he's already kind of out. I think he's like old Sinister Six already. Mercs are. I mean, they're a little bit better, but they're just going to be there in a few months. It's not going to hold. We talked about Ma. He's not going to hold in the meta. Symbiotes, no. Phoenix. I don't know. I think she's still going to hold value in like Dark Dimension and places where that percent damage can play off, but I think we're going to have to find mixed meta teams. I've already found them. You can check out my videos where I've found other uses for these characters, like Phoenix and things that are dropping out of the meta. We're going to have to try harder to use them like that. Dr. Octopus and the Sinister Six. It's a really good team. As it grows, it gets better. I don't know if people are going to invest in it. I thought they were going to do something with Dr. Octopus and make him more vital, but it hasn't really happened. And I don't know. It might not happen. It might not be the year. Unless they drop some other Sinister Six characters like Scorpion or something. Maybe something to kind of shake it up a little bit. Kraven the Hunter, kind of bring in some new life to it. Maybe. That's a real question mark with Dr. Octopus. Emma, once again, you got another nice speed character here. The White Queen. This right here. Apply minus 10% speed to all enemies. That's just done. Her being there does that. That's amazing. That's an amazing skill. She's going to hold value. I don't know if she's going to be as much of a must-have, but she'll have a place. And I think it's right here between Phoenix and Emma. These two characters together, they can wreck some nerds. So I think we're going to start doing stuff like that, but we'll see. Minerva, broken kit, still broken. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right here. Still 15% health. Love it. They teased a Captain Marvel costume where she's in her Kree armor. If anything happens to make Kree better, it'll probably make Minerva better. I suspect she'll be just fine this year. Black Bolt's going to come back in a big way. You mark my words. Black Bolt's going to come back in a big way. We're going to see another 2 members of the royal family. Remember, right now, the Inhumans is Quake and Yo-Yo on that team. They are not part of the royal family with Black Bolt and Karnak and Crystal. We need to see Medusa, which is Black Bolt's wife. She's got the crazy hair. That's coming. There's no way that's not coming this year. Especially with Ultron stars on the rise, we're going to need something to counter nasty Red Star Ultron on defense, and it's going to be the royal family. They're going to sell that to you. Gorgon, Medusa, great choices. I'm sure that they'll do that. We got old X-Men. Probably not. Oh, no. Storm might be okay. If they give her a Wakanda tag, Storm and Wakanda might be okay this year. We could see a rework there, another character. That could actually be okay. I have some hope for that. Hela, I'm sorry. Maybe towards the end of the year, if we see the release of like Odin as a legendary, Hela and the other Asgardians will be okay. Otherwise, there's just so many good cosmic characters coming that I feel like Hela is bound for obscurity. She's a great character. She manipulates speech. She does have value. But it's going to be diminished when Silver Surfer and Doom and all these great cosmic characters that are coming take over. I don't see it looking good for her. Sure, we really need that Wakanda Storm kind of rework, and then we could have something there. Fantastic Four will probably come back in a big way. A Fantastic Four with Silver Surfer. I think that, who knows, they might get a rework to even work better with the Silver Surfer. I mean, that was supposed to be the deal, is that was supposed to be like their raid character. You put Silver Surfer with the Fantastic Four on raids and you wreck nerds. That might happen. We'll see. That would really help them out. I see bigger things for them than I do X-Force. I think X-Force is bound to be a Brotherhood situation. It'll be a great team for war. It'll do a few things. As it gets older, it'll become less and less relevant. I don't see it doing much more than that. It's a great team, but it's being power crept out. We're getting down here to the bottom. Mr. Sinister going to retain value pretty much throughout the duration of the game. You can clone any character. So whatever is in the meta, you can have 2 Silver Surfers, 2 Doctor Dooms. Mr. Sinister's awesome. I wish I had a better Mr. Sinister because I would abuse it more. I don't. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll pull some more red stars and get him up to a 7th. He's a great character. He's going to be good forever. Don't worry about Mr. Sinister. You feel free to take him to T15, whatever you need to do. Brotherhood. I feel like it's unlikely that we're going to see like another rework with them coming. Emma, Phoenix, Magneto, put them together. That's where we're going to be at with them. I don't think Brotherhood's going to stop working on stuff. It's going to get real. We're going to be in Defender land with Brotherhood. It's going to get bleak. All right. I'm hoping Winter Soldier and Falcon can get some synergies and get something going this year. There's some hope. I got a 6 red Winter Soldier, man. You know I'm hoping. I don't know, though. We will see. We will see. I think we've talked. Ultron, going to come back in a big way. Do not worry about Ultron. We've already told you red stars are coming on him. Ultron's going to come back. It's going to be awesome. So that's a cool one. I'm glad because he's been down. I mean, he's lower down on my roster right now. Ooh, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord. Oh, damn. That's a sad one, isn't it? They've been out for a long time. I mean, they've been in worse shape than the Defenders, really. I mean, I know there's a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out, right? Maybe. I don't know. I really hope that they give something to the Guardians of the Galaxy before the year is out to make them relevant again, but I don't know what it would be. Wanda and Scarlet Witch and Vision should definitely be a thing this year. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but they should do something. I would really bet on that. So I'm happy too because I got 6 red on Vision, so I'm just waiting for him to become meta. I would love him to be so good that I would want to take him to 7 red. That would be fantastic. Okay, we're definitely going to see something happen with the other Defenders, I feel. I don't think they've ever broken a team and just left it broken. So they've totally broken Defenders out. They've taken Daredevil and put him on Shadowlands. Punisher put him on Skeletori. I think we're going to take Luke Cage and Jess and Iron Fist and do some Defenders, some Heroes for Hire. We're going to put some characters on there. Make a Heroes for Hire team. That'll be cool. Maybe when Shang-Chi comes out, if that ever comes out, maybe that was the plan. I don't know. Shang-Chi would be cool. Master of Kung Fu. Crossbones. No, I don't even know. You know, I used to make fun of Crossbones being in the game, especially when he was meta. Like, my favorite character, Crossbones. I don't have high hopes for Crossbones coming back into the meta. You never know, but I think he's gotten all he's going to get. That's it. Astonishing X-Men are going to be fine all year. With the exception, okay, now I'm going to skip down because I'm getting into really low down stuff that, you know, is pretty boring to talk about. I want to talk about Astonishing X-Men and the problem that we're running into with Astonishing X-Men. And that is Shatterstar and Longshot are going to be a better mutant raid team with X-Factor than Astonishing X-Men's going to be. And I don't know where you would use Astonishing X-Men instead of Shatterstar. I guess on... Okay, so they are not X-Men. This is the only difference. The only place where you're going to use your Astonishing X-Men, this is sad, is going to be on the Gamma Raid. The Gamma Raid has specific X-Men notes. So I kind of went all in on Astonishing X-Men because I think they're cool. But by the end of the year, they might not be so cool. They might be totally outclassed by X-Factor. X-Factor stands to be far better than Astonishing X-Men. And Astonishing X-Men's great. But Shatterstar and Longshot are probably two of the best characters in the game. And when their team comes, I'm going to run them on Doom. They're going to be better. And they're going to be better on anything where you can use mutants. So I don't have high hopes for the Astonishing X-Men. I think that it's a trap. I've fallen into the trap. I'm already there. You know, it just happened. I'll make it work. But X Factor is going to be better. And that's the kind of stuff you got to watch out for, and that's why you want to think about it. Skeletor is going to come back in a big way, which is great news. Not for me. I haven't invested in him, so it's not going to really, you know, I'll see what happens. But my hopes for Skeletor is that it's going to become a really good raid team and help us get through those skill nodes on the Doom. So that's my year in review, my year predictions. If you want to check those out, I will put this up on YouTube. If you came in late to the broadcast, that'll be up there. So you can see what I think about through the year. Speculation, of course. I don't have any hard evidence on any of that. That's just where I see it trending. For playing the game for 3 years and seeing what they do with character releases, I say it's fairly informed what I just said. I don't think I'm talking out of left field. You take it with a grain of salt, though. It's very much the reason why I take some characters to level 80 and I don't others. I don't tend to invest in old meta characters. And sometimes I'm wrong. But most of the time I'm right. All right, everybody. I got to do my chores here, and I don't want to make you sit through it anymore, so I'm going to sign off. It's Mr. Hartgrave. Thanks for joining me tonight. I really appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the follows. We'll throw that Discord link down at the bottom of the video. It's already in the chat there. If you haven't joined my Discord, join my Discord if you want to. Like, I'm not. We got some cool stuff happening on there, though. I got a lot of people from my alliance on there, so I might not be able to answer all the questions, but they definitely can. They're smarter than me. I'm just louder. All right, everybody. Thanks once again. We will be back streaming live on Twitch periodically, of course. I do all my videos live on Twitch. And we are always streaming live on Twitch Wednesdays and Friday nights at, it's not going to be 9 p.m. EST with Daylight Savings Time. So come join us for that. We're usually hanging out with Charles, my unofficial co-host. Might have to be my official co-host if he does too many more with me. All right, everybody. Have a great one. This is Mr. Hartgrave. Hail Hartgrave!